Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. We have a classic versus a new classic. We have Old Overholt, introduced in Pennsylvania 1810, Abraham Overholt Company, but it's now produced in Kentucky by Beam Suntory. No site listing. This is the 2020 formulation. They have changed it over the years. It's now 86 proof as opposed to the previous 80 proof. And it's non-chill filtered as opposed to the previous chill filtered. Still 3 years aged, 3 years old. This rye is non-chill filtered, which gives the whiskey a richer, fuller flavor. In cold temperatures, the whiskey may appear cloudy or have visible particles, which is both normal and natural. Well, it won't get that because it's not cold. It's warm today, 84 degrees. The distillery is just a ruins today. If you go to Western Pennsylvania, to the distillery, it's just abandoned. And some people made a video and put on YouTube where they were wandering around taking photos. J-Rock, cheers. Cheers to you. Mug, hand gestures. Jeep and Foodie, message retracted. Hello, Ron says Maxwell. Hello to you. Peace to you. Okay. So that's $15.95 at Walmart. $15.95. Might have gone up $1, but that's what I paid. Anyway, here's the 6 year. I don't mean this is 6 years age. I mean this particular product hit the market 6 years ago. It's Crown Royal 90% rye whiskey, Northern Harvest Rye. And I put a website link below where they explain the wheat growing season and all of that type of northern rye that they use. Not the wheat, but the rye. I'm sorry. Might contain wheat because 10% of it is unknown. It could be wheat or barley or corn, but it's 90% rye whiskey at 90 proof. Now I got a great deal on this. I bought this, and I got the website link below. I bought this at Savannah Discount in Marrero, Louisiana. Checking in, Ron. Sorry I missed the stream yesterday. Well, that's all right. Can't check them all out. So I knew that this was running about $30. Okay. So, I said, well, one day I'm going to get it, and, then Savannah Discount had it for $15.99. And I said, oh, well, and they had a huge display of it, like multiple dozens, 40 of them. I said, I'll get a box, the box, and it has a bag like this, white canvas with gold trim, as opposed to the purple velvet with gold for the regular Crown Royal. But then I was taking it out last week to get ready for the taste challenges and the solo review, which I need to post tomorrow. And I said, that box looks big. It's an unusually big box. And when I took this out of the box, I noticed the bottle looked big, and it's a liter. I didn't get a 750 milliliter bottle for $15.99. I got a 1,000 milliliter bottle for $15.99. So what a great find. Probably never see that deal again for this product. Who's going to win? Well, we're about to find out. I think. Now, I was able to tell them apart last time. The Crown Royal had a bolder flavor, which makes sense because it was 90 proof versus the 80 proof for Old Overholt Black Cap. And it had a richer, a little better flavor, but it wasn't $15 better, because in a normal situation, you're going to pay 30 as opposed, for the liter, you might pay 40, as opposed to, but let's just say the bottle size is the same theoretically. You're going to pay 30 as opposed to 16. So, I'm not going to pay $14 more for something that's a little bit better. It's not $14 better than the Black Cap Old Overholt, but it might be, $5 better. It's going to probably be the same situation here, but even less of a difference because they've improved the old Overholt. Well, they claim. I didn't notice it was that different, but could be that I'm not that good at checking them out. But it could be. All right. Anyway, so pour a little bit of the Crown Royal. All right. Put that over there. That'll be enough. And I can smell it already. And then pour the Old Overholt. Old Overholt did very well in the taste challenges. against the other ryes. Didn't dominate or anything, but it, you know, it was competitive. Enjoy the decline. Hey, Ron, which one do you like better? From memory, guess I like the Crown Royal a little better. It should be better after all. It's $14 more per bottle. Now you might, like I say, you might shop around. You might have trouble finding the Northern Harvest Rye, to tell you the truth, because I don't think Walmart's got it right now. Total Wine and More said they didn't have it at my local store, but I could get it in Oregon or something. I was like, oh, yeah, well, that's not going to really do me much good. But I don't need it. I got a liter bottle to play with for years. So theoretically, I like the Crown Royal initially, but we'll see in the blind taste test, because you do it blind. It's a lot better measure because you don't know which is which. If you're looking at the two bottles and you pour them in the two glasses, it can really affect. To me, it can affect your judgment. And I see people do regular reviews where it's not a blind taste test. And I'm not saying that they're lying or they're playing favorites or anything like that. I don't think they are. But they could be doing it unconsciously. And if I did it that way, I could be doing it unconsciously. And I don't want to do it. I want to do it blind so I can wash away any bias. Oh, I'm Canadian, so it's ubiquitous. Crown Royal or the Crown Royal Rye? You tell me the rye is ubiquitous? The rye was never widespread around here. I don't know how many people really went and bought it. Rye whiskey is sort of a small segment of the whiskey market anyway. You know, there aren't that many people I see that's running around talking about rye. The appearance of these is basically the same, amber gold. But you got your rye whiskey fans, probably a small part of the market, maybe 10% of the people that are into it. But otherwise, you know, it's, if you talk to 100 people, like I say, you might find 10 of them that like rye whiskey, and you might find 15 that ever had it. You know, really, you might find 15 of them who's ever even had it. Just my experience. Now, Crown Royal, oh, well, yeah. Crown Royal is the #1 selling whiskey in Louisiana, believe me. #1. But not the rye. It's the regular Crown Royal. And I would bet you almost none of those drinkers who are dedicated to Crown Royal had ever tried the rye. I'm not saying that's something bad or what's wrong with these people. They don't try all the other Crown Royal varieties. Nothing like that. It isn't that case. It's just they're not interested. They like Crown Royal. That's what they drink. Yo, hello there, says Fungal. Hello, Fungal. The 12-year-old small batch is my favorite from Canadian Club. Not sure if you've heard of it. Not only have I heard of it, I've reviewed it. John and Nilly gave me a bottle. Thank you, John and Nilly. For a gift. It was a fabulous gift. And it's basically dominated all the taste challenges with Canadian whiskey. And, you know, it's superb. Superb. Been on the market since 1984. Hard to believe, huh? 37 years. But they've changed the name over the years, changed the bottle design and all that, but it's the same product from what I can tell. I'm opening my mouth when I'm doing like this when I'm tasting it with my tongue out, because you can taste the fumes on your tongue. Like you could taste the smell. People say, taste the smell. Are you high? What's wrong with you? I'm not high. I'm a little tired. I was at work for over 8 hours, but had to eat lunch standing up. Didn't even get to sit down to eat lunch. But I didn't clock out either. I wasn't gonna go off the clock and work. I wasn't gonna go off the clock and still work while I was eating. I know that much. But anyway, they didn't care. You have such a well of knowledge to draw from. It's incredible. Well, it's just because I read, you know, I read and I learn. Anybody, I guess, could do that if they had the patience. I do prefer your beer comparisons, Jay, but I find in all cases you run a thorough head-to-head analysis. I especially like where you recall the history of the brewer or the distiller. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, some people get upset when I do whiskey. They're like, you've abandoned beer. You're turning your back on beer. I'll say, that's not true. But I mean, I like to try other things: wine, whiskey, beer. I mean, they all. I'm more into the tasting of it. All right, beer is what I drink. I like to taste wine. I only drink like 3 or 4 ounces a day. It ain't 4 ounces, 2 or 3 ounces a day. Spirits, whiskey, rum, brandy, tequila, and all that. I like to taste them and say, oh, this tastes like this tastes like that. But to say drink it, I don't really drink it. And you might just laugh and say, you lie, you lie. You're drinking whiskey all the time. No, I don't. If I did, I would just admit it. Rye is liked by hipsters that dress like they're in the Depression. I enjoy it because Caleb, because it offers a better flavor than typical American whiskeys and bourbons. I agree with that. You work? Haha, I was thinking you look tired because of booze. Yeah, well, thought wrong. All right. Yeah, I work. I have a job. I've had a job since 1986, 86, 87, 88. Last time I didn't have a job was 1979. Oh yeah, well, sorry. All right. But I was 11, so I didn't have a job when I was 11. But when I was 12, I got a job cutting grass. I did a good job, so the word got out, and I always had money cutting grass. Um, I don't know if you heard, I don't cut grass anymore. I know you've been going a long time. They didn't go up there and tell you. Now go home and get your lawnmower. All right. Anyway, the aroma is sort of the same. I'm not okay. I'm not tired because of booze, says Sean. What's the temperature currently in Southeast Louisiana? 84 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Uh, I had 2 liters of Pilsner, and today I was in a bath most of the time. Okay. Let's get back to it. Okay, Bert says, cheers from Maine, fellas. Cheers to you in Maine. All right, time to taste. So the appearance tie, aroma tie. So if we're going on appearance and aroma, go with the old Overholt. But it's a taste challenge, is what it is. Mm. These ryes always taste like mint. I mean, they taste like grain, of course. Well, they should. They're made from grain, cereal grain. But they taste like mint. Peppermint, spearmint. Brewer's Pilsner now. I, I don't know what kind of mint. Well, I'm just telling you, it tastes like mint. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. 86 proof. Could be. Could be. Sounds like Savannah Discount could eat your entire retirement fund if you're not careful or use self control against amazing deals. You're right. But I have self control, thankfully. The Whiskey Scout was shopping with me earlier this year at Savannah Discount and at Discount Depot. I bought this one at Discount Depot. And he said, if I lived over here, I'd go broke. He couldn't get over it. International market, Discount Depot, then Savannah Discount. He was stunned. He said, man, look, I'm just telling you, I don't have the self-control really. And he was laughing. I mean, but he said, seriously, I mean, I would just be going berserk. And it's a temptation because the prices are so out of line with any kind of reality for the rest of the United States. I don't get it. Like, I don't know how they're pulling this off. And I'm not going to say too much because I don't know if it's all on the, on the level or whatever. But I know one thing. I'm going to take advantage of it while it's going on. Hello, Beer Hound. What's up, gangster? Well, I'm not a gangster, but I watched Our Gang many times, from Hal Roach Studios. What is up, Ron? Hello, B Aviation. Oh, just chilling, drinking the bud. All right. Minty, but I don't think it's as bold. Oh, well. How about that? You never buy hard liquor? Well, it's not for everybody. It's not for me, really, but I just like to taste them. But if you said, oh, you can't have beer anymore, you just got to drink hard liquor, I'll probably just drink a lot of water. I wouldn't really drink, I couldn't sit there drinking it. I'm gonna get a bottle of Kessler and send it to you. That would be a foolish thing to do because I can get a bottle right there at Dorgnac's for $16.99, and I'm talking about a handle of it. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy some Kessler, and it's gonna be within the next 5 years, and maybe within the next year. I promise you, I will get it, unless I don't remember to buy it. But I will remember. If I can remember every British monarch since Henry the 14th, I mean Henry the 7th, what am I saying? Henry the 14th. That's terrible. Sorry. House of Tudor. They used to tutor people. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the Julius Kessler. If I can remember every British monarch since Henry the 7th, I'm pretty sure I can remember to buy Kessler. I saw Kessler just this month. I didn't buy it because I have some blended whiskey on the shelf. Not that shelf, but the other shelf. I have blended whiskey from a different company. So, Jay, what's the most expensive whiskey you tried? That would be Johnny Walker Blue Label, which I paid $226 plus tax. Cost me $242 after tax. $242 for a 750 milliliter bottle. True story. That's the best. That's the most expensive I tried. Is it the best? No, I don't believe so. I probably have to place it in your hands to get you to do it. No, you won't have to do it. I wish you were one of my teachers, Ron. Yeah. I used to like teaching because it was fun because you get to do, well, that's all I talk about is history anyway. So if somebody's going to pay me to talk about history, hey, that's good. That's good for me. The kids used to say, but you love talking about history. And I told them, yeah, and I get paid. And you might be bored. And you probably are bored. But it's a game, but I used to tell them, but you gotta have American history to graduate, right? They would say, yeah. I said, do you have to like it to graduate? They said no. I said, well, good. All you have to do is take it and make at least a D minus, and you got it. But it'd be a lot of, it won't even be hard to make a B. So, hey, David, get some Kessler. He ain't gonna buy any Kessler, believe me. You should be a tenured professor of beer history. I should be. All right, enough of that. History is all a Greek thing. All right. Let's stick to this now. Both are very good. They both would be in at least the A level, A minus, A plus somewhere. But this one here, my right hand, could be to your left. You're Greek. Okay. Hey, should be mayor of Louisiana. I would like to be the president of the United States. I would have to take time away from beer reviews and all that, but I would be a good president. Oh, I don't know if I'd be the best ever. Well, I probably would be, but I'd be far from the worst. And my slogan would be the taxpayer's friend. I'd be your friend because you pay taxes. All right. This one's stronger. All right. So this one has a bolder, stronger flavor. I didn't say it had a better flavor. I say bolder and stronger. Well, let's see. Yeah, this one's milder. I really think that 90 proof versus 80 proof 86 proof is making a difference. It's not a huge difference, but it's a difference. It's more than 4 proof though, it seemed like. I would be You'd be a tyrant. Most presidents have been tyrannical or want to be tyrants at least. All right. I'm going to say that the Crown Royal is a little bit better. I don't know about $14 better though. That's the question of the hour or the half an hour. But good day, Michael. Good day to you. I'm going to say this is the Crown Royal and it's a little bit better. How would you deal with the special interest behind the scenes so your presidency is not co-opted? Easy. I wouldn't be bought off. See, they would learn quick. They could give me all the money they wanted for the campaign, you know what I'm saying? But then they would get aggravated when I didn't bow down to them, like these other people. So it's like these beer companies. They can send me beer if they want. I tell them, you can send me the beer. I'm not going to just automatically say it's great because you sent it. And I might say things you don't like. And I have. And I didn't hear from them again. I've had people send me beer and they didn't like what I said. And I never heard from them again. But I mean, that's not my problem if they want a baby cry, And I think it was baby cry because they were all gung-ho, like, oh, hey, friend, like they're all chummy, Then it's the cold shoulder. But hey, you didn't know who you was dealing with? All right. You don't golf, so you still would have all kind of time for reviews while being president. I would still probably do it. You should run for president, Ron. I'll vote for you. Yeah, I needed 270 electoral votes, though. That's right. You have to awaken the unwashed masses. We've had presidents get clipped because they didn't play the game. Well, one of them got clipped. We don't know why, but he might have shown some indications that he was going to not necessarily get involved in the Vietnam War full throttle, and he had some issues with this intelligence agencies. So he was very compromised, though. He was a bad guy, But I mean, I won't say anybody should be, assassinated or anything. Then we've had others get killed because they were bad, People took issue with it. I'm not saying anybody should be killed, No, you don't solve problems with badness does not create goodness. But you had that fella back there being all bad, and some actor, actually an actor, a famous actor, not a movie actor because they didn't have movies, but he got angry and took matters into his own hands, and he went overboard, but that was not good. But when you do all these bad things, some people are going to resent it. Is what I'm saying. Some people will resent when you do bad things. When Maximilian Robespierre did bad things, people resented it. All right. So this is the Beer Hounds Beer Reviews having a nice sunny day here. Cheers to you. Oh, they're talking to each other. Just lock them up. Look at my first movie in my playlist with Terrence Hill. Okay, they're all talking to each other. All right. Anyway, this is Crown Royal. I hope it is. I think it's a little better. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I have to live with it. Oh, old Overholt. It's the old Overholt. Well, I'm shocked to the core, Oh, wow. Just goes to show you. I thought the old Overholt had the weaker flavor. I thought the old Overholt had the less bold flavor. I thought the old Overholt had the less enjoyable flavor. But guess what? It was the Crown Royal that had the weaker flavor. Our Chihuahua. Well, I'm not going to stress out over it. Think about it. If you do a blind taste test, you have to be willing to entertain the possibility that you could be wrong. And a lot of people are not going to go on the internet live and take that risk. I just don't think they're going to take that risk because they want to be seen as an absolute expert. Like, I know my beer. I could taste 1050 from Oscar Blues against any porter, Imperial Stout porter, whatever that is, Imperial Stout. Oh, you could, but yet you've never really demonstrated that you could. So let's see if you really could. Don't just get on there with 1050 and talk about how you can never mistake it. Do the blind taste test. People are saying you're just trying to bait them so that you have a video to watch. I am. It's true. Well, I got a lot of things to work out now, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. You are not my. I got it wrong. Well, hey, that's the way it goes, I guess. I got a lot of more. A lot of more. That's good English, huh? I have a lot more ryes coming up. Well, not a lot more, but I have a good amount. I have what are the ones? Dickel rye. It doesn't say straight rye, which is curious. Um, I have Jack Daniel's rye. I have Woodford Reserve rye, and I have Sazerac rye. And I think that the best one of those four is Sazerac rye. And I'm not saying that because it's made in New Orleans. I'm saying that because I just think it has the best flavor of those four. Haha, that arrogant reviewer impression is hilarious. Yeah, I'm familiar with those people. Kessler can beat Crown. Yeah, sure. Okay, Bill. Crown has flavor, but the mouthfeel is gross. Well, I'm drinking it right now, and the mouthfeel is not gross. Are you talking about regular Crown? Nah, it's not gross. Some people hate it though. All right. Well, okay. Enough crying, enough moaning, groaning, and distress on my part. I got it wrong, so just too bad for me. I nailed it on the first one. I did old Overholt Black Cap 80 proof chill filtered versus Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye, and I nailed it with not a lot of effort. This one was a problem. Tomorrow morning, I guess I'll be doing one of those. I guess Sazerac Rye. That would be a good one to do. Sazerac. I think it's going to win. I think Sazerac Rye just might beat Crown Royal. But we can get Sazerac Rye so cheap around here. I see people talking about they pay $50 for it. I say $50. Ouch. We can get it here for $17.99. I'm serious. $17.99. And there's always a price war. Rouse's, and then Dorgnac's, and then Zapardo's. They all take turns, and then Mathern's. They all take turns trying to lowball each other. I think they're in collusion. I can't really say that. It's probably not true, but it seems that way. Like, because they never have it on the same. They never have it for $17.99 at the same time. That's the thing that's weird about it. It's like everybody's got it for $19.99, but then one week this place will have it for $17.99. Then a month goes by or 2 weeks, and then I'll say, that's weird. Strange coincidence. Jim Beam Rye is decent. I plan to buy it. Crown to me is a B minus. Oh my goodness. Crown is like 10W20 oil. Oh, y'all are haters. Crown is sweet, pretty smooth, little pricey. Yeah, you're paying for the name. All right. Oh well, let's not talk about Crown Royal. People get very angry. Is paying $15.79 for a bottle of Durlier and Trimmins worth it in your opinion? No. No. I can get it for $6.99. I hope it's a bottle that's like huge. I can get a regular bottle for $6.99. Mr. Frenchie, would you think you will down a bottle when you would have no job? I don't know. I have a job. Have you done videos comparing vodka? No, because I don't know enough about vodka to compare. It would be silly. All right, that's it. We've gone on enough. Anybody want to see what I bought today? Before I get off the air, I got to get off the air. I can show you what I bought today. I'm going to count down to 3. Going once. Going twice. Thank you, Sean. But I failed. It wasn't that good of a review. Going. Okay, well, you have to wait. You'll have to wait and show us. Okay, you caught me. 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 Okay, you caught me. You caught me. All right, now plaid shorts. All right, listen here. Listen here. I got Salsa, Blue Agave Hacienda, Tequila Silver. Salsa, Salsa, baby. It's cheap, I know, but you know what? It really was started in 1873, and it really is a family-run company. I know it's handled by Beam Suntory today. I get that, but these companies do that. They collaborate with big companies, like a little company like Salsa. And by the way, Salsa makes Hornitos, but they collaborate. If you want to say they sell out, it's kind of like that, but they for mixing, but it's still like it was started by these people called Salsa. I got it for $12.99. Now I could have gone to Total Wine and paid $11.99, but I'm not gonna pay $4 for gas to save $2. You know, it would be kind of stupid. But that's Salsa Silver. It's famous. It is really like literally famous. Now here's Salsa Tequila Gold. So I got the silver and the gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. The perseverance is saying La Perseverancia. The perseverance. Well, they're persevering. So what happens is they have to make collaborations with Beam Suntory or Sazerac or Diageo or at least somebody like Prestige Imports in Minnesota, because then otherwise it cannot get on the shelf. So it's sort of like they have to do it, you know. Yeah, so $12.99. I'm not sorry for paying $12.99. It's $13.99 at Walmart. Mathern's was $1 cheaper. Nice. Good price. Gold is pretty good. Tasty. I'm very excited about trying these. I'm very excited about trying these, but it will be 6 months. Man, I'll be lucky if it's 4 months, but it'll probably be 6 months. All right. Well, anyhow, that's what's coming up in 6 months. And tomorrow morning, we got Dawn Busters with Old Overholt versus, well, I guess Sazerac. I'm looking for, I bet your sauce is going to be really good. I bet it's going to be really good, like really tasty and delicious. Thanks for watching this video production. Now I'm going to listen to the radio.